Hi, kindergarten. Today for our math lesson, we are on lesson 8.7, and that is on page 465, and that is in your math book. Here it is. Lesson 8.7, count to 100 by tens, and it's on page 465. So, we are going to practice counting to 100 by tens. And the reason why is because when you learn how to count by tens, it's easier to count when you're working with bigger numbers. So instead of always counting by ones, you can count by tens when you're working with bigger numbers. So let's count by tens. Ready? I want you to echo me. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Double high five to you. Great job. So let's take a look at our lesson. If you take a look, boys and girls, this is the hundreds chart. It's a counting chart, and I call it a hundreds chart because it starts at 1 and it goes all the way to 100. Well, today our focus is going to be on counting to 100 by tens. So what I want you to notice is on this 100 chart, look at the numbers that are circled. All of these numbers that are circled are in a column, and they all line up together. So you notice they're all in line together, going from top to bottom. And if you can also notice that the numbers are at the end of each row. So when we start at 1, you keep on counting by ones, and at the end of that row is 10. And keep on counting, 20. Keep going, 30. And then 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And so each row has 10. So there's 10 in this row, 10 in this row, 10 in this row. And remember that a row goes from left to right. A column is up and down. Okay? So we know that this here would be counting by tens. So let's do it again. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And you can see they have a circle around each of them, and they want you to trace over that to show that you can count by tens to 100. So let me turn the page. So now what they want us to do is they want us to write the numbers to complete the counting order to 20. So we're going to trace the numbers to complete the counting order, and then we're going to do it to 50, and we're going to practice counting by tens as we point to the numbers. So let's practice counting. So if we were counting by ones, we would start here and we would just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What comes next? 10. So I'm going to write 10 there. Now they want us to look at the next row and continue to count. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. What comes next? If you said 20, you're right. Let me write 20. So now we completed the row. We know that 10 goes here and then 20. And if we follow the pattern counting by tens, we can just go down this column here. So I want you to say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So they want us to trace 30, and then 40, and then 50. Okay? So, of course, you can always count by ones, boys and girls, but like I said, if you can learn that pattern and you can learn how to count by tens, it will be easier when we're working with bigger numbers. So let's do it one more time. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Well, now we're going to go even higher. So now the next row says 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. So now I'm going to trace 60. So instead of continuing to count by ones, I'm just going to go down the column like I did here and look for my pattern, okay? So I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Next comes 70. And then comes 80. Then 90. And then 100. So you just practiced counting by tens all the way to 100, boys and girls. One more thing I want to show you. There's a pattern. If you take a look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then there's a 0 at the end of every one of them, right? Because these are bigger numbers now. These are our tens. So let's practice counting one more time, okay? I want you to echo me. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Awesome job counting to 100 by tens. I'm going to post a workout fun fitness video that is counting by tens to 100. I hope you enjoy it. Keep up the hard work, boys and girls. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.